All right.
Welcome, everybody. We are so happy that you've joined us today. For those of you that I haven't seen yet in the new year, happy 2023. We're so happy that you are joining us back today. And I want to send a special thank you to all of you that are joining. You officially helped us hit our highest registration ever for a 50 Strong event. And we're super excited that you're all here with us today. The ones here that you see are all here. They're all going to be hosting their own breakout room. I personally have worked for two of these companies, Oracle and Procter & Gamble. Great training at both. But all of these companies, I think that's part of what we hope you take away. These are strong, strong companies with strong pathways for you to take a look at. We're new. I did not serve. I do not know what it's like to serve. But my husband does. So Kevin, would you mind to say just a quick hello?
Right. Hey guys, I'm Kevin Tillman. Nice to meet everybody. I'm super excited you're on. My transition was a disaster. You guys have been on this call before. I talk about it quite a bit. I was in 275 Ranger Battalion. I had a college degree. I thought when I got out, I would transition nicely. That did not happen. It was an absolute disaster. I didn't understand the market needs. I didn't understand what companies did. I didn't know what jobs were out there, and I didn't know how to get them. I had a massive case of imposter syndrome.
Civilian employment can be complicated, right? We also believe, and we've seen it working, that sometimes a warm connection and direct exposure to some really strong employers that have great pathways for you can make a big difference. If you are still active duty, thank you so much for being here. This is a great time to be getting that exposure. For those of you that may already be separated or a spouse, especially for those student veterans that are in higher ed and in extended transition, thank you so much for being proactive. Our employer partners all seek your skills. Maybe one of those is a good fit, right? But also maybe not. What we think is that the career readiness that you'll get while you're here can help you as you're going through your job search. I want to take a quick note. If any of you heard about 50 Strong from your education provider, I want you to know that we work closely with many higher ed partners in an effort to help them support your career readiness and hopeful career outcomes. You can see our partners listed here. Many of them have been sharing out. If you did hear about 50 Strong through one of these partners or a different one, or your TAP lead, for example, please know how much we thank them. Drop me a note in the chat. I'd love to check out who you heard about this from. All right. I'm going to now, am I at my 10-minute mark within it? I sure hope so, Kev.
Yes, you are.
Awesome. All right. That's it for me. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to be here for a few more minutes together. I'm going to give some of our employers a quick minute to say hello. And then our breakout rooms are going to be open for 1 hour. You will have a chance to talk directly to all of these employers. And so with that, I'm going to stop my screen share one more time. And I'm going to ask a few of our partners to say hello, share just a little bit about what they're doing in their companies, and then you can talk to them more as well as other employers in the breakout room. I would like to welcome from Johnson & Johnson, Tiffany Doherty.
Hey, Candy. Challenge accepted. I will be quick, but those of you, you probably heard of Johnson & Johnson, but we are the world's most diverse healthcare company. We are made up of about 260 operating companies. So there's a good chance there's something here for you. We have 4 dedicated military hiring tracks. So we will talk about SkillBridge. We've got a program to break into pharmaceutical sales, medical technology sales. We've got a couple of leadership development programs, and you are right in the 4-week window that application is open for our leadership development tracks. So make sure you come talk to me about that. And then thousands of other jobs open. So excited to tell you more about our company. I'll be presenting several times, a brief briefing, and then taking questions from you. So come see me. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. Next up, from John Deere, David Ottavianelli.
Hey, Candy, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for what you do. It's an honor for us to speak with you today. My name is David Ottavianelli. I'm an Army veteran, and I help lead our military recruiting programs at John Deere. We have a wide range of opportunities for all ranks and occupations for you to consider. The highest needs are at our dealer locations, which are scattered across the entire country. They're independently owned and they play a critical role in supporting our customers. And we have open technician roles and other support and admin roles. We also need leaders to support our 16 major manufacturing locations in the U.S. This includes opportunities in welding, manufacturing, logistics, maintenance, and
about time. Now, my primary responsibility here at Wells Fargo is actually really simple. My job is to help veterans find the right position with us. At Wells Fargo, we have over 30 individuals dedicated to help veterans and military spouses become our teammates through our direct placement initiatives and also programs. We have several that I'm going to go through during our breakout room. One is our vet program, which we're going to start accepting applications on February 1st. So stop on by to learn more. Thank you, Candy.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Aaron. Next up from Verizon, Mike McCoy, I just saw you come in. Am I turning the floor over to you or Stephen for a couple minutes?
I can go ahead and take it, Candy.
Oh, awesome.
So, hi, everybody. My name is Stephen Weston with the Verizon Military Recruiting Team. We're here to support veterans and spouses in obtaining employment in the world's second largest telecom and Fortune 13 company for our various roles across the business. We are a top 3 employer.
Good, Candy. Thanks for having me today. Hey, everyone, my name is Mike White. I am a national government services recruiter here at Tech Systems. I'm also a U.S. Army vet. Tech Systems is the nation's leading IT staffing and services company. We have over 110 offices nationwide. We partner with about 430 of the Fortune 500 companies out there to bring them and deliver the best IT staff talent around. If you're in that field or you want to know more about it, or you just have any questions that align to the IT sector, feel free to pop into our breakout room. I think last year we put 3,300 veterans to work across all skill sets, ranging from senior cloud architects to, entry-level help desk, software developers, anybody that's a SharePoint developer. I'd really love to have a conversation with you right now. But thanks for coming today.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you being here. From a little company called Amazon. Carrie, how are you?
Hi, Candy. Thank you so much for having us. Hello, everyone. My name is Carrie Gonzalez. I sit on the Global Military Affairs team at Amazon. For those of you who know Bo Higgins with the really crazy jackets, he is my direct, so I'm filling in for him today while he gets drunk in Mexico. So he's currently on vacation. So thank you all for having me, Candy. We really appreciate being here. I did 6 years in the Army. I was a 68 Papa. Worked a little bit for the state of Virginia doing some legislative work on behalf of veterans, and then moved over to Amazon. I do have to leave at the top of the hour, so everyone knows I just got to grab my kids off the bus. So if you want to hop in our room, just make sure you do it in the front half. And I'm super excited to talk to you all.
Awesome. Thanks for being here, Carrie.
Thanks, Candy.
Next up from Cushman and Wakefield, Matt Disher, how are you?
Hey, doing well. Thanks, Candy, for having us. Thanks, everybody else, for being here. Hey, everybody, Matt Disher. I lead military veteran programs here at Cushman and Wakefield. I'm a Marine veteran where I served as a combat engineer and assaultman, not unlike Kevin Tillman and his experience coming out of the military. I was an NCO coming out, trying to figure out what I did next, and I wasn't sure exactly how I applied blowing things up to existing in the corporate space. So here we are. I'm also a Cincinnati native. And that's where I live and work right now. I'm in my house and my office. A lot of our team work remotely around the country. Who are we? We're a global commercial real estate services company. We manage about 5 billion square feet of property around the world. Most of, or many of the companies, the other companies that are represented here today, are clients of ours. We are either managing properties or doing work with them in their respective real estate. So these are properties from skyscrapers and apartment buildings to airports and football stadiums, where we manage leases, valuation, and the upkeep of buildings. We're ranked as a top 10 military-friendly employer. I'm
Adam Schmidt from Fiserv, a global fintech, not to be confused with Pfizer, the pharmaceutical. We are a 44,000 strong associates globally, with hubs in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey, Omaha, Nebraska, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Really excited to be here and be a new partner with 50 Strong. To share our technology and business roles, from internship and full-time analyst roles to experienced positions. We have a little bit of everything in between in a variety of locations across the US. So excited to discuss further in the chat. And we really have a great internal mobility policy as far as once you get in the door, growing our own talent.
Mike Piper, do you mind to wrap us up for our welcome before we open the breakout room?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll keep it short so that way we can get to speaking with all of you. So I'm Mike Piper. I lead our military recruiting and engagement team here at Lowe's. I'm joined today by Rebecca Medlin, who heads up a lot of our SkillBridge opportunities. So if you're interested in SkillBridge, all of our locations across the United States are technically eligible for a SkillBridge, and we do a new cohort every first Monday of the month. And we focus in on store leadership roles and mid-level management, as well as supply chain roles. And then we have some corporate roles as well in the technology space. Outside of that, I have a saying that as long as you're not a nuclear engineer, there's probably a role for you here at Lowe's. And even if you are a nuclear engineer, there's still a role for you here at Lowe's. It's just not as a nuclear engineer. So there are tons of different roles. What I'll say is you may not know everything that we have. So stop in and talk with us. We'll kind of talk a little bit about it, but we have roles ranging from obviously the individuals you interact with in the stores as you kind of go in, all the way to software developers. We have nurses on staff, pilots, mechanics, FEMA certified individuals in our command center. We have meteorologists.